The king of the Wild Hunt lay defeated. As to Ciri with her exceptional gift, her story was hardly done. The sorceresses helped the Witcher determine that Ciri and Avallac'h were somewhere on Unvik. Geralt and Yennefer set out to find them. Eredin's last words proved a lie. Avallac'h and Ciri had gone together, he as her mentor, to a portal that had opened within Tor Gavalka, Falca's tower. Ciri entered the tower, prepared to use her powers to end a danger once and for all, to save all worlds from eradication in the grip of the White Frost.
Alright guys, welcome fellow adventurers. Something begins. In the epilogue of Witcher, the Wild Hunt. Now, almost 180 hours later, I am now back again in White Orchard. Just where I started this epic adventure game, RPG.
You just invent this count bit. Quite the imagination for one who's sober.
Geralt will vouch for me. Tell him, I've always said I'm a count.
True, you have always said so.
Just nobody's bothered to verify it.
What's with this count business all of a sudden?
Well, when we finally leave this God's forsaken dunghole, I plan to reclaim my heritage, the titles and estates that are rightfully mine.
Uh-huh.
Got plans for all these lands and titles?
I'll take possession of them. Of course, there's also the issue of progeny.
Is that so? I mean, you finally found a lassie worthy of the great dandelion.
My dear friend and companion. Why, my heart belongs to the one and only Priscilla, known also as Calinetta.
Your heart, mate, true. But the rest of your anatomy?
I resent the insinuation, and hasten to remind you that you are talking to a count.
No need for the count to get riled. Rather, you told us how your beloved is.
Recovered, mostly. Even started singing again. Her voice is a little lower pitched, gravelly. Actually, sounds a little better. Thanks for helping back then, Geralt. Meant a lot. Really.
What are friends for? Give her my best.
Don't worry, I will. Give her a kiss, even. A bit from you, mostly from me.
I'm going rabbit hunting. Dandelion?
Glad to have some rabbit stew. But freezing my ass off to amass the ingredients did not sign up for that. I'll gather the herbs, spices. No stew is complete without some sun-drenched thyme and the aroma of rosemary.
Aye, the fields are covered with rosemary blooming like wild just before Yule, aren't they?
That's why I'll be gathering my herbs from the kitchen.
So long.
Get out, pal.
Geralt?
Alright, let's go on our way. So, what's this strange symbol there? Like an armorer sign here on the minimap, but okay. Maybe just wondering if Priscilla's quest was optional, but I don't think. So normally here was a back entrance, if I remember. But this time we can't take it. Nope. There's only one way to continue to the epilogue. And that's okay. Don't like to wander around like I've...
Sadly, all out of curdled milk. If your head's swimming, that is.
What did we have yesterday?
What was that stuff we drank yesterday, after the charred oak spirit?
My very own thrice distilled plum brandy. Everyone's talking on it, though I tapped the barrel just recent.
Likely to get more patrons now.
Truth be told, got my hands full with you lot. But lie, place will likely fill up more come evening. I cannot work out why the old inn wife abandoned this tavern and moved to Ruststone.
Oh well, maybe I have an explanation for that. Yeah. We can buy some stuff here. Cow's milk, and let's see. Mahakan spirit. Does he have this? Redanian herbal. Okay. No. Farewell.
So long.
That's just it. Day in, day out, tavern's empty, not like before. So where's Elsa get her coin, I ask? She give tail to Blackens, I'm telling you.
Won't you all give me some peace and quiet?
Ah, maybe this is also something we remember.
Yes.
No.
God's preserve ye.
Well,
Nothing for us here. Except for a roasted pig.
Greetings.
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 Greetings. Alright, guys.
Gun cold.
Lol.
bloody hell! Ow! Blowing ear pits! Help me!
Faithful friend.
Greetings.
Everything's gonna be fine.
Lol. This, I expecting an epilogue in the ending, and now I'm getting quests and everything. Catch a runaway horse.
Run, Roach.
Oh, maybe I should have been faster. Where's this horse?
To think the nag would know me after all these years. They're smart, grow attached, a bit like people. Saw officers weep for their fallen mounts, though wailing women and crying babes didn't move them one bit.
Which side you fight for?
Like most, my own. Fought to stay alive. Dying's all the same. Dirt and shite, be it under the Redanian eagle or the Imperial sun. No glory in it.
Dirt and shite.
Been away long?
A year. Not quite. But it feels like more, let me tell you.
They force you to join?
Nah, I was eager to fight. Thought I'd bring home more than just the scars on my back. Did see a chunk of the world, though. Some mammoth battles, a few famous generals from afar, and lots of horsens. Didn't see the Emperor take Novigrad, but I don't regret it. Beautiful city. But I wonder what awaits me back home.
Glad to see the horses in good hands.
The best. His owners. Do you miss me, Golden, huh? Do you miss me?
I'd say he did. Bolted off soon as he sensed you. Toppled anyone in his way.
Do you mark anyone calling after him? Ploughing in armpits or some such? But one man here curses so odd, my neighbour, Mirko. Gave him Golden to care for when I left. Want to go see him, must be worried. Here. Token of my appreciation for running after Golden, to see he was alright.
And this showed us how the soldiers are returning home. Come on, Roach.
Come on, Roach.
Alright. In whole white orchard covered in ice.
Take it easy.
This game is truly epic. So who's this guy? Bastion? Okay. Nothing to say. Nothing to say. Talk to the hunter. My story began in Temeria near Vizima, with Geralt dreaming a dream of Yennefer, Ciri and the Wild Hunt. It ends in Temeria as well, with winter in full force, a blanket of snow wrapping the earth tight, and the Witcher and his ward heading out to hunt rabbits. Oh man. It ends in Temeria as well. So I reloaded the save point just before the final final confrontation, and where I got the message to Reason of State failed.
Kings do the fighting.
And I could see under completed quest Reason of State, and hopefully the ending will show me that. Pamparam. Oh well. Let us guide us by Roach, seeking out the hunter. Oh man. Yeah, this game looks really beautiful. What's happening here?
Out on a hunt, Master Witcher? Thought you'd clear the area of beasts your last time through.
Rabbit hunting this time around.
Ah, so that's it. Maybe you come round, visit us this eventide. Verka's baking a pie.
I don't know if...
As you will. You're always welcome. What do you want? Freak?
What do you want, freak? Oh, come on, is this a joke? Just invited us? The land's in peace now. And this is definitely a normal winter. Yeah, just like the loading scene explained, Ciri tried to save all the worlds by putting an end to the white frost. Eh? What's here on this board?
Aye.
Uh-huh. Now that's interesting.
Freak. What do you want?
Everyone is saying freak to us. that hasn't changed. Okay, this seems to be just a little bug. I can't interact with the notice board. Would have really wondered me if they would just pick up a quest there again. Come on, Roach. I'm not sure how long this is, but Roach is always at our side.
Let's go.
Let's go.
She's gone.
Mad she had to wait.
No, eager to roam the fields. Prepared the cover scents and oiled the jaw traps all by herself.
Make a good hunter, wouldn't she?
Nah, too impatient, that one. Probably snatching rabbits barehanded, putting them in the traps because they're too slow to step in themselves.
Where'd she go?
Not far. Over yonder.
Farewell.
That's it, Roach.
Who are we gonna meet? Were they talking about Ciri or what? Okay. We will just find out, guys. And now I'm at the end of the Wild Hunt. I just definitely going to play the expansion Hearts of Stone. And just another story about Geralt, the legendary Witcher.
Slower. Not up to hunting rabbits anymore?
Not really.
What now?
Nothing. Just sitting, waiting for you. It's nice here.
I'll wait till you see Dol Blathanna in winter, and the Blue Mountains. We'll head east soon as the snow melts. Think we might have settled in a bit too much.
You promised to show me that griffin's nest before we left. Let's go now.
We should pick up the snares.
Miss Love will collect them. And we should probably try to hunt along the way.
Just this morning, the rabbits were a matter of life and death.
To be honest, I just wanted to go for a walk with you.
Let's go then. Nest is just up the hill. Griffin's carcass might still be there.
Splendid. Come on.
We were supposed to train today.
Uh-huh.
Tomorrow at sunup then? Work you hard like I did in the good old days. Probably been a while since anyone showed you just how much you still have to learn. Almost there.
And I'm just wondering what this is here. Okay. As I told you guys, I made sure that I get the ending with the most requirements. where you have to done the only ending which way is required to concerning Ciri's fate that you do decide the side quest. That's why I'm just wondering what this is here now. But we will see. I'm not gonna spoil it, but if I get confirmation, I will know it. I will know when it happens. For now, we just go and check out the Griffin's Nest.
It's cold. Yeah.
See? You can learn something from an old Witcher. Oh man. So many jokes about Geralt's age.
Careful now.
This is no time for you to lecture me.
Ciri, wait. There's something in the...
We really don't need to play hare and hounds.
Ciri.
A forktail. Whoa, the blood on the snow. Now it's moving far. Let's see how Ciri fights. Bam! Go away. Execute. Bam! And come on, some squirt dancing. Bam!
What?
A hair faster. That's all it needed to be to rip your shoulder wide open.
But it wasn't, and it didn't. We killed it. What is this about?
You're angry, wanted to unload. But be that careless and next time.
Don't you understand? There won't be a next time.
Ciri, what are you talking about?
I'm sorry, it's just... it's not a good time.
Wanna head back? Alright, enough. Let's go fishing. We bring Dandelion a nice fat perch, and we just might forget about the rabbit stew.
What did we just pick up? Dancer? Well, it's not bad. But doesn't really can't compare.
Shane didn't come along. He could use a bit of exertion.
Huh.
Ciri is definitely not in a good mood. And she said there won't be a next time. Oh man, I really like
Ice
this.
Shouldn't be too thick here.
Uh-huh.
I really like this ice area
How
here.
exactly do you plan to catch anything?
You'll see.
With bombs. Wasn't there a story in Novigrad with Sultan and we are visiting another dwarf merchant or so? Catching fish with grape shot bombs or so? Maybe that's what we're gonna do now. I could run, guys, but actually I just want to take a stroll. It really looks nice. I mean, we have now autumn. In a couple of months we will have winter. I really like the change of seasons. Then again, I will look forward to spring and summer. Yep, there's so much beauty in the change of seasons. And there's much beauty now in taking a stroll here in the Epilogue. Something ends and something begins. Yep, and the next expansion is, yeah. It is the smaller one of two which have been announced when the Witcher Wild Hunt game was being released. The second one is about twice.
I'll be damned.
Should we go?
No, no way. Lake's gotta be full of perch, bream, or pollard. Fresh pollard. Would you like that?
I wouldn't mind some, but do we plan to wait here until he leaves?
No, we'll scare him off.
How?
I'll improvise. Wait here.
Come on.
I can't save my game? Okay, then we take Grape Shot. Sneaky bomb.
An old witcher's trick for tough winters. Not terribly subtle, but...
Effective?
Remember, don't ever do this.
Why show it to me at all, then?
Just in case. Never know what could happen on the path, what could save your life.
Oh man, we did it. Catching fish with a bomb. Just gonna collect them. Dead fish. Then again, we need the Witcher senses. Go for a walk.
Let's go.
Who taught you that?
Vesemir. A long time ago.
How long?
Very. Back when I wanted to call myself Geralt Roger Eric Duot Belagarci.
What?
Tell you about it tonight.
And about the time you broke your leg after wagering you jump off the roof of Kaer Morhen and land a horse's back?
How do you even know about that?
Eskel told me. But I want to hear you tell it. I'm certain you have a rational explanation. Come on. You never gave me piggyback rides at Kaer Morhen, remember? Vesemir was the only one willing.
Had to wait till now to remind me? You've put on some weight since Kaer Morhen. Hey. Ciri.
We should get back.
Oh man.
Remember me training on the pendulum? How I feared I'd never manage. Yet you forbade me from giving up. I was black and blue practically all the time. That pendulum was a nightmare.
How can I forget?
Those months at Kaer Morhen, they passed so quickly. I wish we'd spent more time together then.
Yeah. Just remembering those short flashbacks they showed us when Ciri was going to confront the White Frost with her Elder Blood abilities. Yeah, this was intended that you actually replay the last 10 hours or so and then make other decisions at those points. Although when you do it a second time, you can of course skip all the cutscenes and the dialogues. And it will automatically just stop when you have to make a decision. But still, I wanted to avoid that. I heard that there are some decisions in the later part of the game, Act 3 or I guess this is Act 3, yeah. That's why I took notes, guys. And hopefully I will get now the ending I was looking for. If not, then only a bug could be responsible for that. Nilfgaard. Oh, she knew.
Almost managed to forget it was today. They're here for me, Geralt. I'm going to Nilfgaard, to Emir. I know you didn't expect this, but in Vizima, my father and I spoke for long. Argued, really, and parted. Then a messenger came with a letter. I didn't say anything at first because I wasn't sure, and then I realized I had to stop fleeing. I realized that if I wish to change anything, I cannot do so hunting monsters around forgotten villages. I must do so from there, from Nilfgaard.
Yeah, this is the ending I meant, which has the most requirements. Ciri is strong enough, and a choice about reason of state. The one quest with Jigsaw where we sided with Vernon, with Roach and West, guys. This make this year one possible, but now in the moment I'm just asking myself if the other ending where Ciri... I will check that one out on YouTube, where Ciri just continues her life as a witcher besides Geralt. Or alone, I'm not sure. I will just check it out on YouTube. This is the ending where Ciri survives, yeah. There's one ending where she could die. But this one I will check out too. So there are 3 endings in total. She can die. She can continue her life as a witcher, or she becomes the Empress, the one with the most requirements, as I was explaining. And I can see Geralt is not happy to hear this, and yeah.
You could have told me, warned me.
I wanted to, but I didn't know how. I've been happy here. I was afraid I'd ruin it. I wanted to make every minute count.
So, back at the nest, how was about this? I didn't pry. Didn't want to force you to tell me. Thought we had time. A lot more time. You make this choice on your own?
If you mean to suggest Yennefer had anything to do with this, then the answer is no.
Great. She even know?
No. And I'd prefer she not get involved this time.
I'll let you tell her that. Is this what you want?
Yes. You're not trying to stop me. Take me to the Blue Mountains by force.
Traveled half the world to find you, but I never intended to force anything on you.
I know.
You'll be fine. You're a witcher.
We needn't say goodbye.
Of course not. Why? She's not out of the world.
Of course we don't.
I don't know when we'll see each other again.
You know where to find me.
You can't possibly stay at Kaer Morhen all the time.
Makes no difference. You'll find me.
True.
Remember what I taught you. Never know. Could be useful there too.
And Imho, I believe this is the true ending. Of course not where she dies. And she continues living her life as a witcher? I don't think so. But in the end, who knows? Maybe I feel a different way when I take a look at the Witcher ending. Where she continues her life as a witcher. And considering how many optional side quests you have to do to get this ending, maybe they wanted to make this the true ending.
The Third Northern War ended. The invader from the south achieved complete victory. Robbed of Radovid's tactical genius, the northern realms could not withstand Ymir's countless legions. Black banners appeared over Novigrad and all Redania. Weary of rebel raids, Ymir of Emrys conceded, restoring Temeria as a realm in liege to the Empire. When the guerrillas laid down their arms, the Emperor shifted his forces to other fronts. Through Nilfgaard's victory, Temerians got their country back, and history, once again, proved a consummate trickster. Having dealt with Radovid, Ymir of Emrys did the same with enemies domestic. The Emperor's loyal spies named all who had conspired against him, traitors, soldiers, and aristocrats alike. Though their mutiny had only been a murky plan, the Emperor showed no mercy, as was his wont. While the continent bled engulfed by war, Skellige bloomed under Ceres's enlightened rule. Unlike those who had come before her, the young queen did not raid foreign shores, looking instead to her people, tending to her land. The island-bound nation prospered, though its fangs of yore were dulled. After years in exile, Ciri returned to Nilfgaard, her paternal home, where Ymir prepared to name her his successor. The woman had the necessary qualities. From her father, she'd inherited an empress's political instincts. From Geralt, she had gained a sense of simple human decency. Few monarchs boast both traits, which is quite a shame. And what of Geralt, you might ask? Well, he continued on as before, giving hand to mouth, job to job, on the road, ever coinless. We would meet at times over a glass of strong drink to talk about the old days and speculate what could have, would have, might have been.
Alright guys, I remember from the Witcher 2 credits they were almost half an hour long. So most of the stuff we just saw are related to the choice we made about Jextra. Yeah, King Radovid is dead, that's why Nilfgaard had easy hands with the Redania land. But when on Roach and West, their rebel activities, they ensured Temeria to be restored as one province, one state. Yep. So this was the Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, and I'm already looking forward to the next two expansions, learn more about Geralt, and of course the ending about Geralt being alone still as a Witcher. This is the one you get when you don't romance Jennifer or Triss, or if you romance both of them, yeah, which I did. Yeah, the other choice would show us would show him with Jennifer or with Triss together. But anyway, I think this one is in mostly part the kind of a good ending. I will check the other out on YouTube. And now the credits are rolling, guys. I will make a separate video of that. Yep, and I really enjoyed the Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. All in all, it was a really truly epic adventure game. And if they do another Witcher game, I just want to see every one of them again. And also Geralt. It's just screw that idea that this is the last game about Geralt. Who needs that idea? People want to see more, want to learn more about his Witcher, his life as a Witcher, and all the other characters. Okay guys, Have fun. See ya.